Hello and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel in my I Bought a Crap Ton of Books series. This is the second part of photographing the 10 books. Again, it took me about half an hour to photograph all 10 books. They are listed, and honestly, it's been a while. Those are the only 10 that I've gotten listed. We've had sick kids, we've had vacations. I went to the Goodwill outlet, and I will be posting a video of that soon. I have several videos from the 2 days I was there, so that should be fun, and I know that my outlet videos tend to do better, and this is a different Goodwill outlet. So I am photographing, so these are hard. This recipe book was kind of generic, kind of not. A bunch of different churches all over the nation used the same cover art and then put their individual personal recipes in them. So I was getting cover art for a bunch of other churches. They are listed on eBay, not my specific church, but this type of book. I like these small little books. The chances of you finding this exact recipe on the internet is slim to none, and they're super fun. We did keep a couple of the personal books out of the lot because they were for organizations we are either personally involved with, or we knew people that were in the recipe book, which was kind of fun because it is locally to us. With this though, again, the personal books, you're less likely to have a lot of repeats, a lot of things that are found on the internet. You know, Janet's brownie recipe may not be specifically on the internet. So I do like selling the personal books rather than the commercial books. Some commercial books do sell a lot better than the personal books, and I will be lotting some of the personal books and the commercial books together. But right now I'm going over, again, this is another book where they had the individual church I couldn't find, but the cover art and the type of book I could find. So it was used probably as like a Canva back then, I guess, as a clip art type thing. So if you want to do a recipe book, then it would be that. Now, I do have several personal recipe books that I've kept that were family recipe books, stuff that my grandmother had contributed into, and it's fun. Granted, the chance of someone around here actually buying this recipe book from me on eBay is very slim. But having that personal recipe book, having the recipe that she wrote in for that organization is kind of like still cooking with her. So I always use it. It is my go-to Christmas cookie recipe book. I have the Better Homes and Gardens recipe book, but honestly, I don't use that as much as I do this personal recipe book because I knew some of the people. My grandmother is in there, and I just like that. But they're a long tail. It could take a while, and honestly, like I've said in the other video, if they don't sell, I'm going to lot them all together and sell a large lot because Ground Advantage really has changed the game. Granted, these can go media mail. I've almost found Ground Advantage better than media mail. Media mail takes slightly longer to get there, and I don't have the same protections I do with Ground Advantage, and honestly the savings isn't that much anymore. There's a minimal savings, but it's worth it to go faster, to get there faster. I think this is another commercially produced book. I will say most of these recipe books were from 1970s to 1990s. There was some early 2000s, but it seems like the books she tended to stop around the 1990s. The magazines go into the 2000s, and some of the recipe books that are like going to be mailed to you because you're a membership of that magazine, those are slightly newer, but most of them stop around the 1990s. The 70s tended to be the most common era so far that we are finding in the books, but again, we've only gone through 4 boxes, and I've only listed 10, and I'm really slacking, and I need to do that. Because between buying this lot and where we are today, and today is Leap Day. Today is February 29th. So between January 28th and February 29th, so that's a month, I have sourced at 2 different auctions, and we went to the Goodwill outlet for 2 days. My garage is literally overflowing. It is just busting. I have so much inventory. I was so worried I wouldn't have any inventory, and I am overflowing with inventory right now. And a lot of it just has to be gone through. So some of these books have to be gone through, and once it's gone through, it can be sorted and everything. But I'm just going through and putting pictures of these. I'm going to have to get a new cell phone, which I'm both anxious and okay with. My cell phone I have now is an S9. It is 100 years old. The pictures aren't amazing. So I would like to get a new cell phone just so I can get better pictures. I'm having to use my husband's new cell phone to take pictures for eBay, because when I try to take it on the app and list them directly, my phone just is not doing it justice. My phone does not take great pictures, which is unfortunate, but again, it's an S9. So anything honestly newer than an S9 would probably do fine. I just need to suck it up and actually go and buy a new phone. I'm sentimentally attached to mine. But it'll be nice to be able to take good pictures. Sorry, we are all getting over a cold, hence me not posting much videos. This is the best my voice has been in a while, which is quite pathetic, honestly. It got up to like 80 degrees here one day, and the allergy season just kicked off. Now it's back in the 20s. So, yay for me, I guess. Again, another commercially produced book. Some of these books, I would only list them if they were over $5 a piece. I wasn't going to list them if they were under $5. Over $5, I would list the books. But knowing that some of the ones that are around $5, when all is said and done, might get all allotted together. They're mainly cookbooks. I have very few non-cookbooks. I have a couple coffee table books so far. Again, I've only gone through 4 boxes. Children's books, coffee table books, but a grand majority has been cookbooks. So I could easily lot those together. I just want to thank you for watching this video, and hopefully it'll become a better series, and I'm hoping the next video I have come out is one of the bins videos. Please like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.